It's not fair. It's not fair.
Overwhelming emotion spilling out of an Ionia County courtroom today. The family of a teenager killed by a distracted state trooper watched on as he learned he will spend 6 months behind bars for hitting and killing the boy with his car. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson was in the courtroom all day long. She has this report now from Ionia.
The Ionia County prosecuting attorney told us today that this case was a particularly difficult one, and even after today's sentence is all said and done, there were no real winners.
I think it was wrong. The man should have gotten more what he did.
Susan Dean Collins, Zachary Barber's grandmother, says she blames Daniel Parker not just for her grandson's death, she also blames him and the stress of losing Zach for his mom's death less than 2 months after the August 30th crash.
And that man, to reach down for a cell phone, is that cell phone worth that much?
Ever since the 7-year veteran of the Michigan State Police admitted last month that he took his eyes off the road to grab his cell phone that had fallen off the passenger seat, he has never denied he is responsible for what happened that fateful summer day. But today, for the first time, he apologized to the family of the boy he killed.
I'm sorry. Never in my wildest dreams did I want anything to happen to Zachary or Donald, and it's because of these actions that we're here today, and I truly am sorry.
In reviewing the evidence, I think there were several moving violations that occurred at the same time he was using a cell phone, which in our opinion made this rise to the level of gross negligence.
The Ionia County prosecutor says Parker could have faced up to 15 years in prison if he had been convicted on the manslaughter charges he initially faced. But he says most of Barber's family didn't want Parker to be locked up for a long time. He says they didn't want him to go to prison. They just wanted to know what happened.
Parker will serve 6 months in Ionia County Jail, and then after that will serve community service, speaking with Michigan driver's education classes. In Ionia, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.
Daniel Parker is on unpaid administrative leave from the state police force. He'll never return, though, to that job. That's because he has now been convicted of a felony, and that bars him from working as an officer in our state. Now that the criminal process is wrapped up, state police will begin terminating Parker's employment.